that is so challenging from what you guys have been watching, what you've seen from them through the season?
They're really good defensively, first of all, and I think that really sticks out. They have a lot of size and strength and really length, and I think that allows them to contest three-point shots. They get a lot of steals, get a lot of deflections, and that leads right into their offense where they push the ball up, and because of how athletic they are, they score really well in fast breaks, and so they're a very tough matchup. And then with Thornwell, who is a great player who does just so much for them across the board. I mean, score, rebound, distribute the ball, get steals, block shots. I mean, he's a tough matchup because he's just going to impact the game in so many different ways. And so we know overall, top to bottom, they're going to be a tough team to go up against.
Are they as physical a defense as you feel like you might have seen on tape this year?
Yeah, I think so. We play a lot of physical teams in the ACC, but I mean, they're right up there, and we'll see firsthand tomorrow how physical they are. But I think we're tested, but we need to come out, very strong and very tough to handle that.
What do they do on the perimeter defensively that makes life difficult for guards to get open?
Yeah, well, they really get into the ball, and so they make the ball handler make it tough for him to see the court and pass the ball. And then on the wing, they're in a very high contest, and so you really have to work to get open. And I think they thrive on when guys get tired and they're just trying to stand out there and then lazily get open. That's when they're at their best. That's when they're getting turnovers. And so we got to play through tired. That's going to be a big thing. It's going to be tough with the way they go at you, but we have to do it.
They also have been facing a team that can shoot the ball you guys from here, or has as dynamic an offensive production a little bit. What are the things that you guys can do on offense to really stress them and try and tire them out?
Yeah, I mean, if we're strong with the ball, and that's a big if because of how they play, but if we're strong with the ball and move it around and have quick and good passes, I think we can still get open shots, and that's just part of our offense with how we space the floor and how we play. But I mean, it's much tougher said than done going up against a team like that.
Where do you feel like Sindarius Thornwell ranks up among players that you've seen this year? They just take over a game by themselves.
I mean, he's up there. He's definitely got to be, or he's going to be one of the toughest competitors we faced. Just by how much he does and how, really when they need a bucket or when they need a stop, when they just need something, they look to him and he gets it for them, and that's huge. That's huge to have for a team. And so, just as far as how much he does for them, I don't know if we've seen many guys that just do as much for a team.
I was gonna say, can you compare his game to anybody, like maybe a Donovan Mitchell or a Bryant Crawford? Like, who would you compare him to that you've run up against? Do you think?
I don't know. It's very tough because he scores the ball really well, but then he'll also move to the floor in their small lineup, and he's down there rebounding and fighting. And so he's a very different player. But he's older and physical, and I mean you can't really label him as a scorer or anything. You just have to say he's a good basketball player. And so I can't think of a comparison right now for him. But he does everything.
How close were you to